Good afternoon, stars. Thanks for tuning in to WBTV. I'm Landon Vaught.
And I'm Sherman Whiteside.
Today is Tuesday, March 19th, and there are 288 days remaining in 2024. Let's check today's headlines.
Spring is finally here.
Disability Awareness Month.
An ex-Trump aide sentenced to prison.
And now for the question of the day. The question is, what is Tony Hawk's nickname?
Email Radio TV at wb.rtv and Outlook, or you can give us a call at extension 3134 if you think you know the answer.
Just as I thought it was going alright, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could see.
In our top story, Peter Navarro, an ex-White House aide to former President Donald Trump, has reported to a federal prison in Miami, making history as the first former White House official to be imprisoned for a contempt of Congress conviction. Navarro was sentenced to 4 months in prison for refusing to comply with the subpoena from the House Select Committee.
This week, we will be celebrating Disability Awareness Month. This month's topic from the NACDD is a world of opportunities. Its focus is to celebrate and work together to remove obstacles. Their goal is to build a community that's committed to creating a world where everyone can do well and succeed. As for the dress-up themes, today's dress-up theme is Life is Better with a Buddy. Tomorrow is Sense What You Need, so wear a sweatshirt. And today we have some special goodbye videos that will air at the end of today's broadcast.
Congratulations to last week's National Honor Society inductees. The event was held last week in the auditorium and recognized the achievements of 30 juniors. Being in National Honor Society helps students become good student leaders, have access to scholarships, have access to advice on college admissions. The NHS was founded in 1921 and is based off the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
Now let's check out what we have in the WBTV mailbox today.
Why does Mr. Hawkins always put so much gel in his hair? That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, why don't you ask him? Did it say who wrote that down? Oh, so you say Cunningham wrote them down, so we're exposing him right now.
Yes, this is exactly what it is. You gave me too much homework.
Well, you see, based on that homework question earlier, apparently he likes things in bulk, so I'm just going to go with that.
Well, you know, he has hair. He needs to take care of it. Look at mine.
How much does Cannon back squat?
Why are you making me answer? This is you. John, you got anything?
I'm going to guess maybe 30, 40.
I'm going to go with 900.
I'm going to go with all of it. Just be quiet, John.
How many hot dogs can Haney eat in one meal? Let's see. Body weight times the average hot dog plus how many you can eat in a minute. I'm going to have to say maybe 90 until he pukes.
Maybe go with 2. 2's pretty filling.
I'll say 4.
You know, he's eating all those hot dogs. I guess you can say he's got that dog in him.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
News.
We'll be back with weather after this quick break.
No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow.
Congratulations, everyone, as today is the first day of spring, officially at least, as it is still pretty chilly outside with a temperature of 42 degrees and some pretty strong winds coming in from the southwest at 23 miles per hour. The sun rose this morning at 7:49 and will set at 7:58 tonight. Taking a look at our surface map, you can see some of those southern warmer airs are going to be coming into Indiana in the later days following this week, and the cold front is moving towards the east coast. Now, taking a look at our extended forecast, you can see that Wednesday gives us sunny skies with a high of 44 and a low of 28, and Thursday gives us a high of 43 and a low of 23 with partly cloudy skies. Friday is going to give us cloudy skies with a high of 57 and a low of 33 as it's going to warm up. That's all for weather. We'll be back with the answer to the question of the day after this quick break.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled.
And now for the answer to the question of the day. The question was, what is Tony Hawk's nickname?
If you said Birdman, then you are correct.
The students who answered correctly are Luke Adkins, Madison Rawlings, Malachi Catterson, Abigail Scott, Roland Shue, Keegan Totman, Emma McLean, Alyssa Sparks, Grant Lauman, Lila Jackson, Perry McClaskey, Kaylee Parks, Alexander Velasquez, Ella Kale, and Cooper Ford.
And the teachers who answered correctly are Mr. Baird, Mr. Brunty, Mrs. Foxworthy, Mrs. Lurch, Mrs. Marconette, Mrs. McClaskey, Mrs. Owens, Mr. Riggins, Mrs. J. Taylor, and Mrs. A. Taylor. And now for the trivia leaderboard. Mr. Baird leads the teachers.
That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, Stars. I'm Sherman Whiteside.
And I'm Landon Vaught, and today we leave you with a video goodbye from our friends in the Life Skills Room.